And this time I remembered to mute myself before I had to be reminded. I'm getting good at this
Mm-hmm.
game. Oh. Fucking Skeletor. All right. Let's see here. Rye.
Yes,
Trobius.
sir.
Yep.
Dami. Cheat.
Ew.
Tavok.
You.
I do need to double check something really quick. Okay, so got it going on here. All right, we've got wait. What? There's no way it has an AC of 140.
What the hell are you trying to put us up against?
Keepin' Shinde Miller.
All right, what happens if I open this way?
Imagine he puts us up against something with an AC of 140. We're fucked.
Running away is an option.
Something with an AC of 140 has an AC of 140 for a reason. It'll
You-
probably catch us within seconds.
Don't confuse AC with movement speed.
Well, yeah, that is true.
You
But at
act
the
like
same
you've never played a survival horror before.
you can
Okay.
hide, but you can't run.
There we go.
That's what I learned from survival horror.
Well, if the Silent Hill series has taught me anything, running away is always a good option.
Yeah, but in Silent Hill, you're just dealing with Pyramid Head.
Play
I
it
know.
again.
I know. I'm joking around. I'm being an ass. Because I've not
I love
actually
it.
ever played it.
I love it. Love every minute of it. Give me more of that. All right.
That's what that's what the fans of Silent Hill said too. Too bad Konami ain't listening.
Womp womp. I need to play Silent Hill. Hi, baby girl.
All right, so you can use the fly swatter. Apparently, that's a good tactic. Okay, so let's see here. None of you have inspiration.
Womp.
None of you.
I guess we're just not that inspiring.
If I'm reading
Yes.
this correctly, Rye is dying. Almost. Not really anymore. He's been I think you guys stabilized him, right?
We stabilized him last session.
Okay. Yep, with a soft 20. Gotcha. All right. Well, who wants to get us rolling? Tylon.
Go.
I'm volunteering. I'm volunteering Tylon. There you go.
I'm gonna get a lot of that in the Marines.
Yes, you are.
Oh yes, you are.
So, we heard about a big bird that we had to take down to prove to Trobius that we're good enough for his little guild. Ryan Tavok gets in a little argument of how to do it, and in the end, Tavok's just like, fuck it. You two go ahead and do whatever. So Tavok sends Ryan and Cheat out on their own. Cheat flies up just to get swooped down and just fucking engulf.
Damn near swallowed whole. 27 points. Was it 26 or 27 points?
26, because it was exact.
26 points of damage in one turn. Well,
Looks
one
like the
attack.
Looks like the bait worked.
Oh, it certainly did.
And Rai pulled off some impressive feats of performance.
I didn't get to show anything off.
And then Rai fell
Hard.
hard. Very hard. 11d6 worth of hard.
It was worth it.
But he gave Big Bird a black eye.
I can't disagree with that.
Just know if one comes back and has a scar, we know who it is.
So he could finish the job.
Or if you guys ever make it up to the original nest that seems to be on the, was it the eastern mountain range that surrounds Basin.
Well, you never know.
Somehow, beyond all reason, you all managed to survive. You didn't really kill it. Matter of fact, the amount of damage you did wasn't quite wasn't what I'd call super significant damage. I think you guys did like a 1/10 of its hit points. I think that's what I
We
or
did like we did like a total of 30 something out of 200 and whatever.
so an eighth of its hit points. Okay.
Some of it right in its eye.
Oh yeah. And pulling off that kind of a hardcore stunt, riding a giant fucking bird up into the air, coming down, and even though he immediately started, like, spewing blood everywhere as soon as he landed, he didn't die, and you guys were able to actually save him, stabilize him. And so Rai is still kind of in a pretty bad way. Basically, once you hit 0 hit points, unless you've had some measure of healing specifically, you are confined to faltering words, non-hostile actions, and like if it comes down to a turn order, you get like maybe a bit of movement speed, maybe an action of some sort, never both without going back unconscious. As you are basically still, like, you're not dying anymore, but you're in really bad shape. I am going to, because of the fact that you guys all did really, really weird shit last session, I'm going to go ahead and give all of you inspiration. Because you guys did the kind of impressive shit that I have come to really enjoy with you guys.
I'm
But was
just
it-
gonna say my inspiration's for the recap, not for that, because all I did was get eaten by a bird.
But was it
Hey,
really
hey,
weird, guy? Was it really weird?
Yeah,
A
it
good
was
fisherman
weird.
takes good care of his lure.
Yeah,
That's
it was
why
weird.
I caught you.
It was awesome. It was so weird that the bird decided it no longer wanted to be habitating that space and harassing this particular area. It had enough, and it decided to go back to its family.
It's also nice to know that it's a cannibal. Likes to eat its own.
Oh,
People.
come on.
That would be like saying a gorilla is a cannibal for eating a human.
I mean, all birds eat almost all other birds as a
Right.
standard. That doesn't necessarily come with cannibalism unless it's the same species. But at the same time, I mean, should I put you guys up against a giant owl next?
Then
And
it'd
have
be
that
cannibalism.
eat sheep? That would be fun.
That would probably be the death of cheat.
I wonder if they have a rock variant for owl.
Why not? It would make for a nice tent accompaniment to my owl bear bedroll.
Which one?
I was referring to the hypothetical, but well, if your blood brother doesn't object, I wouldn't mind salvaging your corpse.
Oh, and the harvest would not be very plentiful because sheet is tiny.
But Fluffy, you could make some really nice boots.
Well, I was gonna say a pillow.
I was gonna say like a boot.
You can make
And-
some really nice socks.
Or maybe half a pillow, or that little cushion that you put right at the base of your neck.
Why are we talking about turning cheat into a fucking...
I don't know,
mean,
but I'm
it's-
down.
that was my fault. My fault. I started it.
All right. Well, we're pretty much all caught up here. Everybody knows. You guys had talked about with Trobius about well, what can we do to even like prove ourselves and have somebody like name drop for us, Trobius remembered that there were rumors. There wasn't a job out for it yet. But there were rumors of a bird that tend to go after like individuals, or maybe a carriage or a cart that has single cattle attached to it and not very many people. And you guys managed to chase it off. It did not enjoy the stinging sensation from the group, where javelins, spears, and harpoons, oh my, as well as a few errant daggers, just pelted into the thing. Rye even riding the thing up 140 feet into the air, or 120 feet up in the air, which ended up being 140 feet because it was 20 feet off the ground when it went up for its turn. I mean, if that's not showing what you're made of and managed to chase off something that big and basically surviving with only 2 people really getting hurt. I mean, is that right? Did more than 2 people get hurt? Or was it just the monks?
No.
Just two.
Okay.
Just
The
the
ones
monks.
that started the fight.
We
That,
didn't
I didn't
start
get
it.
that choice.
We didn't start it.
Yeah, they wanted to make friends with it.
No.
no.
Rye wanted to make friends with it.
That, if we come across like a giant hawk or some other kind of raptor, you go try a mulligan. Second time's the charm, yeah?
Roll diplomacy.
I'm gonna give everybody a diplomacy stat. I'm not gonna tell you what your bonuses are.
This ain't Pathfinder.
No, it was like that was some seriously cool. Like it was reckless, sure. But damn if it didn't look good in practice. It was quite the stunt. That is exactly how you make a display. It might have hurt like a bitch, but you damn sure got a message across. And Trobius, yeah, that'll do. I mean, you were barely able to scratch it with a javelin. I think you only hit it like 2 or 3 times. I think one of them had missed.
One of them, the first
like-
one was a miss. The second one was a hit. So I only attacked twice.
Yeah, Dami sent some short bow, some arrows out. code through a bunch of javelins, and Enigma used Hex to kind of nerf its strength a little bit. And then Rye just harpooned it right in the eye and rode it up, 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 and away. It was
I'm a
quite the sight, Trobius. So as you guys are all like taking a breath, figuring out what to do for a moment, I'll give you guys a few minutes to talk amongst yourselves. Your guys' cart with the ox is back in just inside the mouth of the tunnel, making sure it's safe from birds of abnormal size like that.
Well, Monk, if that was your attempt at diplomacy, I'd hate to see your attempt at intimidation.
Is he still talking to me? The one
Yeah,
that's
it's-
yeah.
Oh, he
the one
can,
that's
Yeah.
pretty much the one that's pretty much passed out in the freaking back because again.
No,
Yeah,
you-
right.
You
Uh,
regained consciousness, so you're pretty much
well, no,
awake.
like
Are you
he
still on the ground,
is.
or are you at the wagon?
No,
because I was
he's-
gonna pick you up and take you to the wagon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's up to you guys then. I was gonna say, being stabilized, he's not in any danger of bleeding out or dying. It's just like he can't really stand up for himself, and even conversation is going to be difficult until he receives at least one hit point of healing.
Oh, I
Ah,
wasn't
fair.
gonna. I wasn't expecting a response. I was
Huh.
just saying it out loud.
Okay.
Ah,
Just wanted
and
to
I-
make
and I
sure
did-
you knew that.
and I
So
did.
yep, I just pick him up in a fireman carry, and after saying that, I turned to Trobius.
I thought I thought
There's still a vacancy in the wagon, Trobius.
absolutely.
And I take him over to the wagon and just lay him out on the back.
By the way, I could have sworn I did that last night before we ended, or the night before
Yeah,
we
I
ended.
think that might
Yeah.
have actually. Yeah, I think that might have been it.
Oh, you did?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
then,
Yeah,
well, then
yeah.
scratch that. Except
Yeah.
for that's
Sorry,
except for
I'm just
I-
remembering that now too. My bad.
no
yeah,
worries.
because I threw him over my shoulder and
There was groaning.
yep, there was groaning and
How
Yep.
big is Trobius?
7'2", I believe.
Width wise, not height.
Trobius is a Goliath, so essentially part
I'm gonna
stone
perch on
giant.
Trobius's shoulder.
Okay.
Well, I'm an animal person, so I'm just like, all right, buddy. I just pat him on the head.
It's Enigma's shaking his head in disapproval.
Just
I just pat him on the head.
don't pull out any
You're
random
setting
daggers.
you're setting a bad precedent.
God disagrees.
I bet you're the kind that lets the dogs up on the couch.
Oh, hell yeah. And the bed. Well, those of them that can reach it.
The bigger the person, the better the perch.
I just realized that I was probably the only person who was nice enough to cheat that because I saved him with the healing potion.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Everybody else
Looks
wanted
like
to
you've
use him
got a
as bait.
couple. Looks like you got a couple more in your.
Well, hey,
somebody might have some.
Well, a good
I have
person
2
takes
potions of
care
healing.
his lore. That's why I caught him.
Oh, who was I seeing that had potions of healing?
I have one.
Okay.
You said I only gotten one from the guild.
Yeah, you only had one on you because that's more or less all you're ever gonna need when you're taking on a job. You tend we'll roll for what kind of a stash you might have at the guild headquarters.
Out of my bag, I'm just gonna grab one of my 2 potions of healing and hand it to Trobius.
Oh, thank you, little buddy.
Wait, did he steal that too? Like the dagger?
Don't worry about it.
what is healing on it?
For basic healing potions, it's 2d4 plus 2. All right. So with Rye laying down, do you guys just start heading towards the town? You can you kind of you can kind of see most of the town from like the angle you're at. You still got a little ways to go, and what I will do is everybody who's actually taking time to ride in the cart, right? And whoever else may decides to ride in the cart as well may get a short rest. You may roll up to your hit dice for up to your maximum hit dice for healing. Any warlock spell slots used come back on a short rest. Any key points that come back on a short rest, all that stuff that actually comes back on a short rest is all returned.
And
Does
I
Nate
make
Percy- Go ahead.
I'm also gonna just gather up all the javelins that were used up, and I'll just keep my 4.
All right. Is that what
So-
you had to start with?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. It's free to collect half of your spent ammunition.
Oh, free to collect tabs. So I used 2, so I only get
Or
1. Okay.
you can make a survival check to see if you roll high enough, I might give you an extra.
So since I sorry guy, I'm blanking out. So since I have 4 hit die, I can roll 4 d8s.
Yep, and add your constitution modifier to each one.
So, hey guy,
Yes.
does that work with me being perched on Trobius's shoulder?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. And
Just
I have
making sure.
no skill in survival, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay, yeah. Just basic. You get one of the ones you spent.
And because I did a short rest, do I lose those hit die or that stays?
For every one that you use, which you're gonna have to also add your constitution modifier times 4, so that's 2 times 4 is 8, plus
Yep.
12 is 20.
Yep.
Yes, you lose those hit dice until you finish a long rest.
10-4.
Sweet.
Where are we going to first, big guy?
Let's see. Dommy, you had spent, I think it was it 4 arrows? How many was it? 1, 2, 3. All right, so Dommy, why don't you go ahead and roll me a survival check as well if you'd like. Or, stay muted.
I was shaking my head no, but I'm doing it. Well, how do I roll survivor?
Survival is at the bottom of your skills tab.
I failed.
Okay. So you managed to find one of the 3 arrows you spent. 2 of them must still be lodged in the actual bird. Bird.
Bird is the word.
So I'm going to put you back at 17 arrows instead of 16. Sweet. Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to mess with your character sheet there. Yeah, whenever I give you a roll that hey, you can do this, it's not a passer. It's not necessarily a failure thing where rolling super low is going to negate what you should get for free. I will always give you the stuff for free, but if you roll really high or really well, I will reward you for that. I'm not going to penalize you for rolling low to collect ammunition when you get to do that for free for half of the spent ammo. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna screw you guys over that way.
Except for if you maybe roll a 1. You stab yourself with one of the ammunition you try to find.
Yep, you got magic tetanus and you die.
Shenanigans. All right.
Well, big
Or-
guy, where are we going to first?
I think we might as well make our way towards the town. Pretty much we cleared the road as much as we can. There should not be any problems for a little while.
Oh, I got that impression. I meant where in town. We gonna go to where you need to first, or I think first things first. Need to unload or sell sell something before I go and get ourselves outfitted.
Once we get to the town, you guys can go do what you need to do. I have to go do what I need to do. More of a guild private matter.
Sure thing.
But you had also promised to take them to the Forge and Scale
All right.
and show them to, like, they're basically some of the more premium armor manufacturers and weapons manufacturers. They come a little bit pricier than most, but they are good.
Well, aside from the forge and the general store, are there any taverns or inns that you would recommend, or secure places outside of town that you would say is safe enough to camp? Jovius?
Yeah, he's probably looking at me. Okay. So uh
Cheap and safe would be fine. Doesn't have to be pretty.
all right. So you can use fantasy name generator, you can come up with something on your own, but basically, like, though you could probably, like, that was the only road hazard you knew of. And you definitely can recommend a tavern with fairly cheap accommodations. And I'll even let you name it. Well, okay. Excuse me. I'm making you name it. But yeah, I'll let you name it.
Oh, there's this one tavern that's called the Three Wishes. Pretty much, it's almost any type of drink that you can think of. That you could wish for, which hence the name. It's a good place and cheap as well. Most of the other stuff is a little more expensive.
Watch, the one thing they don't have is like apple juice or some shit.
Noted. Is there any reason why it's called the Three Wishes?
I just said because you can wish for any drink that you would
Oh,
want.
sorry, sorry, I was hearing with an accent. Okay, good to know. What about reliable camping sites?
There's a little clearing just outside of the walls, not too far. A good mile or two. That one I just came up on my own.
Yeah. There's like camping outside of the city of Mobstra isn't like frowned upon or really necessarily dangerous, but it does, leave you guys out in the open versus in a place where you might be able to get your own room and bar the door so that nobody tries to draw a click on your face again.
Yeah, that locked door really got in the way. And 2 roommates to boot. All right, duly noted. And I just wait and watch and keep an eye out the rest of the trip.
All right, as you guys kind of roll into town. Ooh, let's see. We might have some good tracks for this. Ooh, what's that one sound like? Now, no. Hmm. Eh. How about that one? That'll work. As the edge of a fairly peaceful town is finally somewhere you guys are making it safely, let's grab a city map. Let's see, which one am I going to use for this? No, that's a hag lair. We're not using that. Not this time. Hey, this is from the Dungeon Master's Guide. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Welcome, everyone, to... If I can find it. If I can find you guys. Okay. And then, if I can re-find it. DMG sample region. There we go. DMG. There we go. All right. And then dynamic lighting off. Save.
Very nice.
Pretty map.
Now, what I will say is the walls are very exaggerated on the map. They are not that big. While traveling along the road, you guys do see, like, occasional, like, you do see kind of short walls built around Mobstra, but they seem almost more for decoration and presence than anything. Whatever wars must have raged on in the past, or you're not even sure if war has ever even really touched this place. It's fairly large, and it seems to have, as you guys are rolling up, it's all walks of life. You guys are entering in through this gate. Let's see here. The 3 wishes, aptly named for the bards that run it, is in kind of a like double-decker storied set of houses, like not houses but structures, with plenty of people going through the streets. So let's put a little blip here. Boop. We'll go my color there. All right. So the 3 wishes is kind of in the middle of what seems to be a block of just like taverns and inns. The Forge and Scale is... Oh, actually, yeah, that would be... No, it would be up here. Forge and Scale is over in this kind of district area here. Where buildings can be easily torn down and vacated just as fast as people set them up. It's more, small structures, tents, canvas lean-tos, as a lot of the people seem to enjoy working outdoors. And I need... Oh, this is so cool. Okay. I need somebody to make an encounter roll.
I also want to bring
1d100.
something up. I also want to bring something up that before was not only mentioned of the smithery, but also a general goods store to be for a place to sell.
Okay, that is going to be more in...
Thanks. I was about to ask about that.
Thank you. Yeah. There'd probably be a big co-op stationed in kind of this area. Oh, crap. Yeah.
Okay.
So there'd probably be like a big, basically like a co-op, but it's almost like a flea market. But it's like all sorts, all manners of general goods. The merchants have done pretty well lately bringing goods in and making coin, exporting what they could. And so most of those trading in kind of general goods would be found in that sort of area. Let's see here. There's also a wizard's tower.
Well, big guy.
Here.
Out of the general merchants, which one would you say would be the most discerning?
Okay, why do you gotta put me on the spot? Okay.
Because you're our guide.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
I swear to God, I will start making you guys roll for names.
Or
I
come
will.
up with names.
Okay, what was the question again?
Which one of the general merchants would you say would be the most discerning? I have a specialty piece of merchandise I hope to get a good sum for.
Well, I mean, any of the elves, some of the humans, And you've also heard about a gnome.
Elves or a gnome? Elves or a gnome?
But being a general goods thing, like you haven't, it's not exactly like you've had to buy a new crowbar lately. You've got all the
No.
rope you need for all your shit, so it's not like you wouldn't necessarily be super familiar with that district. It's not some place you really need to stop by very often.
Not yet.
That was more towards Trobius.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. So yeah, let's see here. In the starting area, like where you guys are coming in through, like an almost overly elaborate decorated like gate. It's just an archway. It looks like it could hold a portcullis or a set of fortified doors or something like that, but they just don't right now. And as you come in, you actually see, like, as you guys actually enter into Mobstra proper,
Are we
There
able
are-
to take the oxes and wagons in?
yes.
All right.
Yes, this isn't like Baldur's Gate. Nobody's going to throw a fit at you about a mount. Or was it Waterdeep? I don't remember which place it was on the Sword Coast that was just like, no animals allowed.
Nothing comes to mind.
But as you guys come into Mobstra proper, there are like groups of children on like either side of the road, kind of meandering and mingling in between different buildings. And you notice that there happens to be a cathedral, it looks like. Oh shit, I need to ask. Oh my god, I need to ask my wife a question. Alright, alright, I'll ask her and then, but yeah, there's like a cathedral. You don't remember, like, Trobius, the divinity that is worshipped in that chapel isn't necessarily the one you're pledged to.
This would catch Tevok's interest.
Hey guy,
hey.
fairies in your Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who was Vi's original deity? That's what I need to know. I won't text her then. I'll let her throw it up in chat there.
Hold on, my brother's a D&D person. Hold on, give me 1 sec.
I'm struggling to remember, even though like I have a character sheet hidden somewhere that has those notes on it. But no, I'm looking for a specific one.
Okay, never mind.
And
would
like,
you?
not all of these kids look like they're being accompanied by parents. Some appear to be accompanied by people of the cloth. You see a few priests, priestesses, acolytes of the church taking care of some of them have bigger groups than others, but they're all kind of keeping an eye on them, walking with the groups for the most part, and just generally being at ease and at peace. They seem really comfortable as you guys go in. You. I will fucking smite you, sheep. And dude, I'm not kidding. I will fucking smite you if you start making off with kids. That church will hunt you down.
I'll just kill him right then and there.
Funny jokes
How
are
close-
funny.
I was going to ask, how close are they to the wagon as we're passing by? I would use this as an excuse to chat up at least one of the kids.
Okay. Let's see here with a 67 for the encounter. Okay, cool. Well, it's still pretty middle of the road. It's like as you guys are passing through, the kids definitely make way for the big fuck off ox and the big Goliath driving a like wooden cart with a monk in the back and a monk on his shoulder and a half elf walking alongside and a really burnt human. So for this, I'll let you pick. You can make a I'd say, hold on. Sorry, I gotta take you back to your core. Look at your skills here.
I would use prestidigitation to conjure a two-headed coin and toss it to one of the kids. What would that you and those acolytes belong to that cathedral? What deity is that? What deity is that to?
Are you like you're addressing that towards one of the kids? So
Yeah, I would get that kid's attention. Flip the coin to the kid. And
with
ask them that question.
prestidigitation?
Yeah, it can conjure a non-magical trinket.
Yes. Did you read the rest of that spell?
Yeah, it's temporary, isn't it?
Yeah.
It fits in my hand.
It lasts for an hour and then it's gone.
Yeah.
You're gonna traumatize
Oh
a
my
kid.
god, you're gonna deceive. Oh my god.
So, okay. With that, I'm going to give you a deception check. Mind you, you're not rolling against the kid.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, you're gonna be a little weird. Okay.
Weird is fine. I'm weird by default.
You see a particularly kind of conservatively dressed priestess that was keeping an eye on the kids, and she notices a little bit of your spellcraft and is able to kind of put two and two together.
I
And
give her a wink.
as you flip that at the kid, she actually gives the lot of you, including you, Trobius, quite the dirty look. And let's see. Oh. Oh god. Okay. And she kind of looks indignant and a little bit upset that this kid is now holding a coin. Oh, well, our family follows Sune, and we're still learning though.
I reach into my pocket and flip the kid a copper. Thanks a bunch.
Oh, thanks, mister. You're kind of scary looking.
I get that.
I do a tiny smile at the kid.
Gross.
Owl head.
You're gonna smile at the kid with your beak mouth?
Yes.
I pat Tavok on the back and just like, all right, time moving on.
Yeah, yes, I'm gonna smile at the kid with my beak mouth. Guy's face. Oh, we're
Roll charisma?
this is gonna turn. Oh, did my mouse just die? No, it didn't.
And
This is gonna
Tavok,
turn out horribly.
Tavok, I also need you to roll charisma. You obviously have a much better, or actually you could roll persuasion because you flipped the kid a copper coin.
Guy,
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we don't need to worry about finding some place for to dump the bird off before you go to boot. You can get
Nat.
burned at the stake.
Nat 1.
I notice.
oh, fucking hell.
Crack. Great.
And remember, first impressions are important.
I would
I'm
know
a
the
bird.
bird.
What
the
do I
bird-
know?
My first impression with that bird was excellent.
Uh, uh, um, Sister Marianne, that bird's doing something weird.
Okay, moving on now.
But Enigma, you can actually roll persuasion. I don't know if that came through. You've got a pretty good bonus to that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, that bird's even weirder than me, kid. Stay away. He bites.
Why did he open his mouth like that? That's weird. Okay.
Oh, damn, 21.
Thank you for the coin, mister.
You're welcome for the coin. Sorry about the bird.
Oh, okay.
As for
Good,
that,
and
you are...
and I give a hurt and apologetic nod to the sister.
And I go ahead and just like gently grab Cheetat and just hand him over to Tavok. You can keep him now.
He belongs to him. Grab him by the scruff of his neck, and I toss him back to Rye. Great
Just-
first impression.
As-
Great first impression, Feathers.
Since he tosses me behind him, I'm just gonna walk up behind him, hop up, and just poke at his neck with one of my sharp claws. Just poke at it.
Keep it up, bird. Keep it up.
Okay. I swear to God, I need to find some way to kill this bird, don't I? All right. Well, honestly, like, I mean, there are several people that deserve to die. You know what you did.
Cheat being one of the ones who deserves to die the least.
nothing. I did nothing.
All right. You see another, like, there's another kind of priestess, like, acolyte of the church, walking around, like, kind of walking on the opposite side of the road with another group of, another smaller group of kids. And you hear, Sister Agatha, look, the mean people came back. And they point at you, Trobius. And the woman, like, quickly, like, like her head snaps to attention, and she's just like, just get out of their way. Just get out of their way. We don't want to be in their way. Let's get out of their way. And not old by any stretch of the imagination, but definitely a well-aged, middle-aged man with like beautiful cleric vestments. This man looks like he could finally get Rai and Dami to settle down together with just a speech and, casting ceremony, getting them married. Maybe. All right. Where are you guys heading to first?
I turn to the others in the group and I ask, well, first of all, we have to make some money. I'm sure that we all have some stuff to pawn off or sell. Let's say we hit the flea market first.
Lead them.
Okay.
I'll lead them to the general section. But on the way there, take this little path. I point out where the 3 wishes are right here, and then continue on.
Noted. Thanks.
Notably as you guys are going past the 3 wishes, it sounds like the place is vibing hard. There is music, there is the clinking of glasses, of the clanking of tankards, and people sound like they're having a really good time in there. As you guys stroll past towards the kind of flea market-esque area where there's lots of different types of general goods.
I take his advice to heart and I start looking for either a gnome or elves.
All right.
Particularly well-dressed ones.
This will be a we'll go with a perception check. How about that?
Rai, Dami coming with?
Yep.
Oh, and like everybody, like all the group can roll this as well. So all of you can roll perception. Jesus.
I'll take that nat 20.
22.
Okay.
Good thing. I
Uh,
guess
we don't really fail. Except Trobius, who's just like, there's somewhere around here.
Wow, the
Uh,
one person who knows it the best fails it the worst.
No, he knows where it is. He doesn't exactly remember the last time he had to even talk to any of them.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Let
got
alone-
the guild to look after him.
Yeah, nobody bothers to try to walk up to me.
They tend to just move the fuck out of the way, which almost kind of bodes ominously for the rest of you, but we'll get to that insight check later. With a 23 perception and a 22 perception, we'll start with the 11 and the 12. You definitely see like a few elves congregating, deliberately ignoring a like preteen half-elven child, like just looking everywhere but at that child, and they're like just they're having a conversation about they seem to be having a conversation about wares and about what the next shipment might bring that they could spend some coin on, or what they might be able to send off to the mainland. to, get some coin coming in. And they look fairly well dressed. Rye and Sheet, you guys are actually able to like kind of pick out, like, wait, there's a number one. There's a dude over there that is really small. He's like Sheet size, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah. That's a gnome. Like, you guys spot the dude, you guys spot this dude immediately, and he looks like he is outfitted. He has a simple looking weapon at his side, but his clothes look like they are silk. The earrings and jewelry that hang from like the various portions of his neck and face are they definitely look expensive.
I
And
got money.
I'll be right back.
gotcha.
He got money.
What do you mean? I pick up on Rye's.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, look at him. He's very tiny, but he can afford dress robes that are more expensive than the stuff that we get at the monastery. Like, come on.
I guess he's worth the first look.
Like, how do you even fit that on such a tiny man? I
Like,
don't know.
one of his ears almost looks like it's starting to droop just from the weight of one of the topaz. Or excuse me, no, we're not going that direction. Emerald. Like an emerald earring, a hoop through kind of the top of his ear. And it almost seems like it's slowly starting, like it almost looks like it's been bending his ear for some time, because just from the sheer weight of the jewelry.
Emerald is a heavy fucking material.
This is a random question, guy, because I totally forgot to ask. I lost my harpoon, right? It was stuck in the bird's eye. Yeah.
Did we decide on that?
Yeah, because remember I shoved it in
Yeah.
there?
And then you tried to flip around the head
Yeah.
and tried
I
to
just wanna-
shock its other eye.
I just wanted to make sure because I unchecked it off my character sheet. That way I knew I didn't have it.
Gotcha.
Well, this guy's worth a try. Oh. Well, this guy's worth a try. Good day, sir. Or, no, actually, I keep my voice a little low and mild. Good day, sir.
Oh,
I am indeed.
What do we have here? Is these some adventurers?
I
look
fly and land right in front of the gnome.
I guess that would be one word for it. We've been called worse. Just recently.
Oh,
But
you're not with those Hunters Guild assholes, are you?
we're new here. Why would you call them assholes?
Oh, they just requisition whatever goods they seem to think are better in their hands than everyone else.
So they like to take things without paying.
Or just claim things if a merchant happens to meet an untimely end to their trip, or just simply take things if they're accidentally abandoned by the road.
I see.
And then they have
Thanks
the nerve to bring them back and try to sell them back to us.
Well, again, we're not affiliate with them, at least not at present. But I am in need of a merchant with discerning client, discerning customer base that would know the obvious worth of what I'm about to present. Would you be such a merchant?
Oh, I've probably got the finest eye for detail in Basin.
Well, then, it looks like we chose right. I turned to Rye. Well, then tell me, what would you make of this? And I fished that taste of heaven bottle of liquor that was given to me on that cruise liner.
Oh. Oh, that's not bad. Rare vintage. Let me see. That doesn't look like something produced here.
would-
Hold on.
I would imagine not. And I fill him in a
Hmm.
little bit. This was given to me as something of a final taste of heaven before the person who gave it to me likely would have executed me.
Oh,
It didn't.
are you a criminal?
No, sir. It was a difference of opinion, but the execution never really came to pass, and we went our separate ways.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, as long as I'm not accepting something that has somebody's blood on it.
Nope.
Let's see.
Nobody's blood is on it, and
I
it was
could
not stolen.
I
It was
could
rightfully given to me.
probably give you, let's see. Oh, goodness. My Elven is a bit, or no, what was yours? What was your bottle written in? I remember giving you a language.
Negative. It was an unknown language, and you did say though that it was the most offhandedly. It was the most expensive out of the bunch.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Cool. Sorry. For whatever reason, I don't have that on the notes I have for you. I don't know why. I should have. But I mean,
Yeah, all I put down was expensive bottle of liquor. I just called it the final wish, or the final wish,
was it Taste of Heaven?
or taste of heaven. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, something this fine, I'm not sure why you'd want to sell it here unless... I
Well,
could
as I said,
probably
steer me?
spot 20 gold for it.
20 gold sounds nice, but again, I think we both can take a fair guess that this requires a bit of a discerning eye. Would you recommend that I take it to somewhere else? I'd be more than happy to provide a consultancy fee if I manage to get much more for it.
I wouldn't take it to... I wouldn't take it to the Three Wishes, as they tend to magically alter and enhance the flavor of their drinks. So it would be lost on them if it is rare. But, if you were to go, back kind of the way, around where the taverns and inns tend to lie, you could probably find, one of the other taverns that might want something like this. There is one that, has opened up a side business as a brothel as well. Though we aren't sure how we feel about that.
Well, what they do is not my business. My only concern at the moment is how much they'd be willing to pay for it. Which way would so the brothel would be just down that way?
Yeah, just down the way and like, right. You want to go back down towards the Three Wishes, and then at where the road splits, you're gonna take a right. It's kind of got an almost plantation look to it.
Plantation look. Gotcha. In that direction.
Modeled
Well-
after some of the richer farmsteads in the area.
Sounds good. Well, Rye, you feeling lucky?
I'm always feeling lucky, but I do have a question for you. You take purses?
It's Gornut.
Corna, do you take purses?
What kind of purses do you have?
I rifle through my bag of holding and pull just a random one out.
No, I could probably fetch a silver for one of these. So, how many do you have?
Let me see.
33.
I know, but I'm wondering if I want to give him the full amount.
Ah, okay.
Might be able to sell some of them for a little bit more somewhere else. A silver a piece seems kind of low.
He said he could probably fetch a silver apiece.
Oh.
Meaning less than a silver for you.
Far less.
Welcome
got-
to Pawn Stars.
I got 33 of them.
Oh, wholesale, is it? Well,
Yeah.
it's I mean, I could probably take. I'll tell you what. If you well, go ahead and roll persuasion. I'll let you roll persuasion first. For this, I didn't have a Tavok roll persuasion with the bottle because dude rolled a 4 trying to identify this bottle of liquor. It was beyond him.
11.
He was just, basically operating off of, if it's, awesome and rare, he could probably fetch a good sum for it, especially being from out of the country. But definitely not going to offer you top tier pricing. For with an 11. All right, you said you had how many?
33.
33 of them. Wow. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2 gold and 5 silver.
Is it- How many silvers are 1 gold? 10?
I think
10.
one.
No,
Okay.
like 1 gold is 10 silver.
But you just said that you could fetch a silver a piece. Why are you?
Oh, yes, I could, because I know how to sell things.
Ah. Let's make it 20 silver. Sorry. Let's make it 2 gold.
Okay.
2 gold for 33.
That's less than what he asked for.
No,
Not-
you said
you
it
said
was
one
one
gold.
silver.
That's less gold than what he was offering you. He was offering you 2 gold and 5 silver, so that's basically 2.5 gold.
You said
You said 1 and 5.
You said 1 and 5.
Yeah, you
I
said
said-
1 and 5.
You said 1 and 5.
I will go
Where
and
to go,
rewatch the
I
VOD.
Okay. Well,
If it's
okay.
2 and 5, I take the deal.
Okay. Yeah, he offered you 2 and 5 because then he can still turn a profit.
Yeah, I'll take Yeah, I'll take the 2 and 5.
Maybe it's because of the voice that I'm using for him. It might not
No, you
come
want-
perfectly
no, you-
through.
No,
No,
you
you
100%
said 1 and 5.
1 and 5.
There was no mistaking 1 versus 2. You said 1 and 5.
He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I swear I said 2 gold and 5 silver.
You said 1 gold, 5 silver.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll take that deal. If you really want them, I'll take the 2 gold and 5 silver for them.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see.
The bird's still just standing in front of the fucking gnome.
I start reaching
Oh.
out of my bag of holding and just dropping them on the floor. All 33 of them.
Hey, Jimothy, be a dear and take these inside. He watches the half-elf child that looks like he's been being ignored by most of the people around him. Like scampers up quick. Yeah, boss, I got you. And just starts like kind of grabbing armloads of purses and taking them into like it's not exactly shabby. It's not exactly like run down or anything like that. It's probably the best stall here. But it's still like simple. It seems the gnome spends most of his money on accompaniments and jewelry and things of finery when he wants them, rather than upgrading his actual portion of the market.
Also, I know you I don't think you probably deal with the wares of weapons. Do you know where a good place to sell them is? I still got 4 out of RP, I still got 4 great swords, so
Right. Oh,
outside of RP. I am so sorry, guy. You actually did say 2 gold, 5 silver.
What?
vindication!
Why did
I-
everyone hear 1?
Yeah, why did everyone hear 1 gold, 5 silver if he said, what is this fucking bullshit?
Are you
Oh.
sure?
I went to
You
rewatch the VOD.
positive?
That's fantastic.
He said 2 gold, 5 silver, and then you questioned how much gold or how much silver equals a gold.
I
How much
guess-
silver? Yeah.
Wow, why did I
I
guess
put it
so.
down in chat.
Vindication. That's great. I love it. All right, cool. Well, there's some rather surly dwarven fellows that tend to rework older items like those, or
Ooh.
maybe even, upgrade them and sell them for a profit. They might give you a good deal.
Do they do like repair work too?
Oh, yes. Oh, there's
Oh, yeah.
several.
Yeah,
Actually, the
I'd like-
Forge and Scale is known for their masterworking for new pieces that they make. But sometimes they'll buy scrap to use, especially older weapons. And then if you want something brought back up to snuff, there's a very quiet half-elf that, well, he focuses almost solely on repairing equipment and items.
I need to speak to both of those gentlemen, the dwarves and the half elf.
I'm not sure if he's just a half-elf. There's something about him. You'll have to see it when you get to him. He runs he's got a stall. I think the name of it was what was it? Oh, right. The Half-Blood Skillet.
And what was the name of the forge again?
Oh, are you talking about Forge and Scale?
Yep.
Yes. There's a dwarf and a dragonborn that run it. The dragonborn fellow is quite young, though. He's apparently, 15 years old is the age of maturity for those kinds.
Good. I'm gonna go. I'll definitely stop there before we head out.
Well, let's go then.
Where to first?
Cheat, who's still standing in front of the gnome, just pulls out one of the scrolls of Bestow Curse from his bag and sets it on the ground.
Where to?
Ooh. Hold on.
Where to first? Oh, we're still selling. My bad.
Oh, that's got something extra to it, doesn't it?
I pick up the scroll. Yeah, this damn bird has a mind of its own sometimes.
Oh, it just carries your scrolls for you? That's handy. I wish I had been into the arcane in my younger years. But it can take several hundred years to master some of those arts, and well, I just haven't had the time.
Well, we all have our perks and quirks, and I produce a face-splitting grin.
But I would recommend you talking to one of the folks at the Mage's Tower in town. It's not really labeled as much as it is just kind of sticking up out of the ground near the forges.
I'm gonna pop up and fucking yoink my scroll back and put it in my bag.
Ugh!
Like I said, a mind of its own.
Ugh. Maybe more familiars should be on leashes these days.
I'm gonna do the same fucking smile I did to the kid to the gnome.
No argument here, sir.
Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Sorry, can you please take your bird out of here? He's gonna scare away the rest of my possible customers.
Sure thing. Thanks for your time.
Why did its face twist like that?
Because it should have been swallowed instead of conceived, that's why.
Oh,
I'm gonna jab Tavok's leg.
Now, don't take it personal. So, are we going to the Fang and Forge, or are we first, or are we going to go to the brothel?
Forge and Scale is the people that like. Yeah, Forge and Scale is the spot where there's a dwarf and a dragonborn that actually work together and create the half-blood skillet. Yes, skillet, as in the cooking utensil, is the one that they directed you to for repairs for weapons and armor.
I'm gonna pull Rye aside.
Oh, again, we could really use money first. Should we go? And I'm sure that this could sell for a lot. Brothel first, or repairs?
For me, either's fine. As long as I get to get rid of some of the shit that I got stored.
Okay. So the skillet and the forge are closer and on the way to the brothel, right? Or is it the other way? Or is it the opposite direction?
Right up here is the forge, and the brothel is out this way somewhere.
Thanks. Well, let's see if we can try our luck at the brothel first. I don't think we want to hit them up during peak business hours.
Boogie.
Or would you? Well, if there's no objections, then
What did I press?
I'm heading to the brothel.
What did I press?
What's that?
Not that. Why did this go full screen? Trying to find out why this went full screen on me when I didn't really tell it to. There we go. Ah, perfect. There we go. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. So who's going where?
Well, if there was no objections with the group, because I was just going to stick together with the group. Since we need the money, I was going to suggest, yeah, we hit up the brothel first before peak business hours.
Is it obvious what the mage tower looks like?
Yes. It's got a smaller red circle around it up here.
All right. Cheat's gonna separate and head towards that.
Oh God.
Where's Trobius going?
I'm actually gonna need to step outside of the city and make a call. So
Well, you won't have to do that. Like, you can probably find a lull in kind of in the traffic of the main roads of Mobstra and
yeah.
and not only that, the spell that you need to use does not require you to necessarily speak out loud.
All right.
So, I'm assuming you're using the stone.
Yep. I'm just gonna find an area.
All right. So, while everybody else is going through their stuff here, you've got 25 words. So, decide on your 25 words. Let me know when you're throw something in chat when you're done. All right, so Sheet is deliberately splitting off from the group and going to the Mage's Tower.
You know, it wouldn't be the split squad if it wasn't anything like this.
I tried, DM. I tried.
I still
I
don't know
did
what
too.
Domi's doing. I haven't heard her voice since the last time since I had her roll survival.
I'm just following the group.
Okay.
I've just been moseying on behind.
Gotcha. All right. Sheet.
I sure hope.
Yes.
These all miss.
What the fuck?
As
They
you're
just
flying,
say-
towards the Mage's Tower,
You were warned.
You see a group of kids, because you decided to split off and fly over to the Mage's Tower. You see a group of kids looking up at a fairly plump-looking bird flying overhead. And they decide, you look tasty. Several rocks go flying past you. None are able to actually find purchase or land on, and actually hit you. And they just kind of sail through the air past you.
Oh, the temptation just to swoop one up in my bag of devouring. But I'll just continue towards the mage.
Who hurt you, bird?
You!
Everyone.
Pretty much legitimately.
Yeah, well, you were warned, though, last session about flying off on your own, pretending to be a pet.
Well, not every single one of the kids has seen me act like a pet, so no, that's just their first instinct.
Yeah, they were going to take that bird down and probably eat it.
Yep.
But-
Inner city
And
urchins.
if one of
miss.
them were to hit me, they better get ready to roll an initiative.
Well, all three missed.
I'ma just fly to the mage tower.
Okay.
Ignoring the fact I almost got pelted.
Right. So as you fly over, you spot the exact kind of building that where did he go? Where did he go? Get back here.
I'm not-
Okay.
I'm
Mage Tower. Okay. As just as described, you see a building with basically several different levels of towers coming up. It's 3 different towers coming up. One is really squat, another one's a bit higher, looks like it might be 3 stories up, and then another one about probably 5 stories up, but they seem to all connect into the same esque building at the bottom. And of course, no sign, no definition of what this place really is or anything like that, but based on the description you were given, it's fine. You get it. You've got some options. You can fly towards the front door of the place. It's facing out towards the road. Or, I mean, there's several windows. Are you gonna, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna
How
go
bad
to
do you
the
want to
front
piss
door.
people off? Okay. Cool.
I don't want to become the fucking fireball target.
All right. As you go into the front door, as you start to shut it behind you, as you start to shut the door behind you as you come in, because, I mean, you were born in a monastery, not a barn, hopefully.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. With how Ryan and I act, you'd think that monastery was a barn.
No kidding.
you hear a horrible, wretched screeching as you go in.
From the door?
No! No! Fuck you!
You are cutting out bad.
Not for
Yeah,
the
you
stream,
kinda
just for
peeked
you
there a
guys.
bit.
Basically a horrible, wretched screeching noise, as if something was screaming, but with not the right vocal cords.
Wonderful.
And as you are trying to figure out which direction it's coming from, there's kind of a boom, like a sonic boom, or just a wave of force or thunder or something. You're not entirely sure. And then just what sounds like the death wail of, I don't know, a stone creature of some sort.
Well,
And flopping down the stairs, you see a body that's tinier than yours. Do. Where did it go? Where did it go, George? Where did I put it? Uh-oh. Oh no, it would definitely be the other one. Okay. You see the mostly dismembered body of this creature. Oh, how do I show it to you this way? Okay. I swear I had it somewhere.
Oh crap! What was the deity's name here?
Sune is the one that you guys had been given for that particular group.
Sunne.
Sune.
There, 25. Now you have to question it.
I was just letting you know because I wasn't sure whether you knew or not.
What?
Oh, I knew.
Okay.
My first one was 24 words instead of 25.
Yeah, I was just making sure he knew he only used 24.
Oh, okay.
Because most people like to maximize as much as they can.
Yeah, that's fine. You just gotta check in once per day. No. 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 Where is this thing? Why can't I find it? Do I not have it in this game? I don't have it in this game. Okay. Well, that would sure make a difference. Okay. Boop. The mostly dismembered body
Quasi!
of a really weird, like, demonic or devilish looking creature. And as it's dying, its body seems to be body seems to be dissolving, not just being pulled apart, like actually dissolving.
I've always described a Quasi as more impish than anything.
Well, yeah, sure. And it finally finishes its dissolving process as it's tumbling down the stairs, saying, "Fuck you."
Huh. Wonderful.
Oh. Hello, is someone down there?
Hello.
Sorry, with all the noise, you can imagine why I might not have heard the doorbell. And, older human male. Nice long bushy beard, kind of Merlin-esque. Type of, garb and demeanor.
So what was that imp?
Oh, that was a quasit. It got away from me. I didn't mean to summon one of them. But you have to put them down before they spread and start calling their friends. You know, they can cause a lot of trouble. I didn't even mean to call that one.
Fair enough.
I was trying to get my hands on an imp.
Oh, you're trying to get your hands on a legitimate imp.
Oh, yes, there's a very big difference between quasits and imps. Quasits are more demonic in nature, as well, where imps are more infernal.
Okay.
How can I help you, small bird man?
I pull out the 7 scrolls of Bestow Curse. I'd like to sell these to you.
Oh, really? Let's see here. Bestow Curse. Third level, okay. Well, that would certainly save me some trouble if I accidentally summoned something worse, I suppose. Oh, let's see. It seems the need for scrolls these days just haven't been what they used to be. And I haven't been having much requests for any kind of scrolls to be made or bought. But I could probably keep a hold of these and maybe even keep a few to myself. How's coffers are looking a little low. And you watch as he pulls open a pouch and a moth comes out. Well, I do keep a stack of gold upstairs, just in case. How'd you feel about 500 gold for the lot?
Okay.
I'd offer more, and honestly, they'd probably be worth more, but ultimately, it's about what I can spare right now.
That's more than enough, honestly.
Oh,
And honestly, I'd rather it go to somebody that I feel is a lot more trustable than just a random merchant.
Seems you have a good head on your shoulders, young man. Follow me, we'll go upstairs and get this financial matter sorted. As you follow him up, it seems you got the dude that lives in the tallest tower of the three. As it takes, for you, it's not a big problem. You can really just fly through the stairwell, except his frame is taking up most of it as he's going up, so you're kind of having to hop along.
Yeah.
Or fly really, really slow.
Practically a hover.
The first level as you go up is just, along every single wall is like a gigantic, not necessarily bookshelf, but file archive. Like drawers with various labels on them, various different like sigils, signs, and words splayed across the splayed across the drawers themselves. All right. Now, right now, most of my stock is, well, built up. Not a whole lot of people are buying scrolls these days, but you know what? I think I've got something to help sweeten the deal a little bit better. Follow me. And he goes up another floor. Now, someone with your natural abilities of being able to fly, that's a pretty handy skill to have. Most of us have to learn that through magic. But I'll tell you what, I've got one of these, and well, I don't really need it anymore. Why don't I throw this your way? And he pulls up a small stone.
Oh? What?
Would you like to roll an Arcana check, or would you like to ask? Up to you.
I'm gonna do both. Yeah, I'm gonna do both.
Oh, this is a little contraption here, magically enchanted, and, well, tends to be very accommodating towards those of lesser constitution.
Oh?
They aren't all, it's not all powerful. It can be broken. So do be careful. But it will bolster your hardiness.
Okay.
And he hands you. This is an Ioun Stone of Constitution.
Spell that first word.
I think it's that. Hold on. Let me double check. Oh, okay. This is one step less than what okay. I'm giving you this one step less than what it says on here because it's lesser. But I'm going to drag and drop that right there. And then I'm going to modify it. How do I modify this? Okay.
I just typed into it lesser before the rest of it.
Okay.
Just so that we know it's not quite.
Cool. So lower your base constitution to a 9.
Oh.
There we go. That works. Because you're at an 11. It's not as potent as some, but it will certainly help. And it can be traded, if need be.
Here, I got a deal that would probably be better for both of us. So, with this, how about 100 gold and you teach me some of this magic stuff?
Well, we'd need quite a bit of time.
I
Let's
probably
see.
have time.
Do. Lifespan. Well. Oh, let's roll for him. He's got a pretty good modifier, though. Yes. Most of the bird folk tend to live almost a disturbingly long length of time. You may be able to master some of the elements I've seen fit to harness myself. Possibly. Well, here's the 500 gold that I promised.
As I said, if you teach me, I'll lower it to 100 just to make it better for you.
We'll see if you can even get started with the simple things first. And then
Okay.
we'll make a decision from there.
Okay.
All right. So, we're going
So
to
he hands
switch
me the
over.
500.
Yeah. Hand you the
Okay.
500 gold and we'll get back to you here in a while. Let's go to the brothel. No, Tavok doesn't give a shit. How's Rye feeling about that right now?
Oh, what in particular?
I did ask him if he was feeling lucky.
Oh yeah, I'm
Are, are,
always feeling lucky.
are you like kind of dancing along the street knowing you're about to visit your very first brothel?
No. Shut up. Shut up, love.
Well, Rye, I don't know if you've ever frequented a place like this, but keep your hands to yourself.
What is a brothel again? I grew up in a monastery, remember?
Well, when a man or a woman with a lot of money is feeling a little frisky in need of company, they go to a place like this and have that little itch taken care of.
Like a back scratch?
No.
I thought that you monks took care of those little impulses with a little bit of hand training.
I mean, we do use our hands a lot for fighting, so I guess.
Oh, they're gonna love you, kid.
Dommy's just following along silently? Come on.
She gets to see some tits. I don't know.
Right?
I mean,
She wants to string up a halfling.
I've only
uh,
been in one of these places like once or twice. It's fine. It's fine.
She's lying. She's been to it so many times.
Sorry, I almost died. That was great.
Need mouth to mouth?
No.
Mouth to mouth?
No.
You want me to finish you?
No. Wait.
I tried. Nope, you already said no.
Does that mean, are we talking about, like, you know, with a sniper rifle?
Shit.
Well, since you're already choking, I figured I would just suffocate you.
Oh. All right. Well, we will go ahead and discuss the finer details of the tavern / brothel you guys are heading to after a short break.
gotcha.
All right. Seems like a good time for it.
It's gonna be funny because Rye literally doesn't know
Are we-
nothing about brothels.
Are we on a break screen now?
Okay. We are back.
I knew Dad was gonna leave. Dad always leaves.
He's gonna go get milk.
And cigarettes too?
Yeah, I was about to say he went out for some smokes is all. He'll be right back. He will. This
You know,
time.
I thought they said men come faster, but my dad never come back. Code's just done with me.
Crazy.
Dad's never coming back.
Yeah, he's just scared.
What do we do without him?
Eat
I
the
have
rest
an
of my
idea.
ribs.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you said pineapple, and I just got hungry for pizza.
do you put pineapple on your pizza?
Ugh.
Hawaiian all the way.
You accursed slut.
Eh, whoever first thought to desecrate the greasy Italian goodness that is pizza with the devil fruit that is pineapple was a horrible.
The crazy thing is, I love pizza and I love pineapple, but together, no, thank you.
All right.
Okay, that's with a lot of things though. Like,
All right, all right, all right. Before I murder you all, let's get back to the brothel. How about that?
Yes. Yes, let's. I'm looking forward to seeing what the brothel does with our dear sweet Rye.
Well, the fun part is
Hold it.
when you guys get
Hold
to
it.
the place.
Fold them like bread, I predict.
When you guys get to the place,
Yes.
yeah, we're just gonna name it that. Doesn't matter. You guys will find a way to burn it down. All right. You guys see a sign out front that just says Mob Brothel, like Mobstra and Brothel put like smashed together.
Well, at least it doesn't leave us guessing. I turn to Rye. Would you like to lead the way in? My experience in these sort of establishments seldom leave a good first impression.
If it has to do anything with my hands, I like to be prepared, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, you've been warned.
All right. You open the door. And at first all you notice is oh fuck. Hold on. Do 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 do. Okay. Cool. All right. So at first all you guys see is like as you open when you open up the door, the first thing you guys see is just pitch black. You hear nothing around the building except for like the passersby going along the road, kind of giving you guys funny looks based on where you're going. And when you open the door, you realize it's just pitch black. Right inside the door. Almost as if light itself is cut off. Right inside the doorway.
And with my blind sight, do I happen to pick up anything?
No. You kinda, let's see. What are the...
10 feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, within 10 feet? No, you don't. Feels like this should open up into a fairly large entry room.
Oh, what time of day? What's the current time of the day?
You guys are getting later. It's definitely past lunchtime.
Gotcha. Afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh,
Anyone here?
come in. Don't be shy.
None of your audio's coming through.
What?
Thanks. I put a small grin on my face and I slowly start walking forward.
All right, you guys watch as, following the reply from inside, Tavok just walks into the fucking darkness. Tavok, the darkness seems to be magical and contained to right inside the doorway, because no sooner are you realizing you can't see it all, you're realizing, oh, now I'm in an entry room. Shorter than you expected based on the size of the house. Or, structure. House. Oh my god. Based on the size of the structure, it's definitely a little bit smaller, or not as deep, maybe. You see several darkened doorways, it seems, leading off in different directions. And a fairly attractive, say, let's roll for this one.
Am I seeing the same thing he is?
Did you follow me?
You guys watched
Yeah,
as
said
he...
I-
Oh, okay, I
said
didn't
was
hear that.
Following him inside.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. My bad. But it only extends back about 20 feet and then, like, away from the doorway. And you see a, like, fairly attractive, but, you know, almost middle-aged human woman. Hello. You're not, you're a bit early for the, usual groups of merchants and adventurers that come through.
Well, we're new to the area. Figured it would be good manners to introduce ourselves and might also happen to have a little something that you might be interested in acquiring if the price is right. I know that that's what you're accustomed to saying, but I'm sure that you might hear that phrase every now and again.
Oh, well, sure, we're not shy about it here, though we do keep very, very careful concern for the welfare of the kids and anybody who might be passing by. Our walls are soundproofed completely from every single room, with the exception, of course, of this one.
Of course. So I take it you are the maitre d'?
Oh, well, I worked in a similar trade over in a Cloupus for a while, but that was back when I was younger, beautiful. Now that Basin has, well, so far, put up with such an establishment.
So far. Tell
What
me.
did you have? What did you have in mind there?
Well, Well, it's a bit of a story, but I'll save you the time and just simply say that this was given to me under rather, or this was given to me by a man of very well means, and I would like to see how much a person of refined taste, or at least clientele of refined taste, would be willing to part with this for. And I set a bottle. I take it she's. Is there a table or
Oh
something
yeah.
near her?
It was
Otherwise, I
like
just.
she's behind a desk, like built into the entryway.
Okay. I
towards
set
the
this
end.
down on. Okay, then I set this down on the table between us.
Oh, that seems lovely. Let's see. When you say well, like a man of, or an individual of very good means, I'm assuming. Yes, definitely not from here. Well, we haven't gotten a request for it yet, but who knows? Maybe we will.
It was referred to as a taste of heaven.
Well, then you brought it to the right place. Let's see. And then she can't quite piece together the brand, but she can piece together the filigree on the label. Oh, okay. This would definitely be a special request that we could have on hand for more money. Let's see, 30 gold?
This was, up to a certain point, meant to be, you might say, a pre-mortem luxury. Would you say?
I've heard similar stories from people asking for our services.
Yes, I'm sure. 40 gold?
Go ahead and roll persuasion. I'm going to give her a decent bonus against this as well, as she is kind of experienced in her position, but there's no real pass or fail. It's just how far they're willing to haggle. You make a good point, but I really wouldn't be able to take. I really wouldn't be able to give more than 35.
That sounds fine. Consider it sold. I offer my hand to shake.
She does a very, like, demure, kind of dainty handshake. So, was that it for the three of you?
Well, that was for me, at least for the time being. I turn to Rye. How about you, Rye? You find this place to be the least bit curious? Dami?
I kind of a little, but
I'm sure that they might have a halfling on hand to be subjected to your wiles.
Ooh. A lover of the shorter folk?
They're easier to tie up.
Well, especially when they let you.
Yes, then you use a lot less rope and duct tape.
But you would have to pay extra for any kind of actual pain or harm.
There's no pain. There'll be no harm. I just like to tie people up and talk to them. It's really all normal.
That's weird. You're weird.
So wait, I have to pay extra to use. Never mind.
To use. Oh, well, see, tying people up for pleasure is definitely a different set of circumstances. We have to make sure to find the right person, understand that, and definitely keep an eye on the situation just in case things get out of hand. And those precautions aren't free. Did you want to tie someone up?
I'll think about it. I don't think right now it's in the cards.
I just don't know what y'all do here. My buddy here told me to use your hands and stuff like that, and I'm just like, well, you know.
Oh, we use more than that, honey.
He's completely innocent. He really has no idea what the hell you guys do.
Oh, a virgin!
I wouldn't call myself a virgin.
Basically.
I have plenty of, talents in the arts of hand and magic and all that other stuff.
That's not what we're talking about here.
Oh, he's delightfully precious. He's delightfully precious. Oh. And well built, too.
I used to perform a handstand on my index finger.
Would you like a job?
Oh dear fucking lordy!
I'm kind of not looking for work right now.
Huh. Pity. You know, you could make really good money here.
And you would get one hell of a workout too.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't
for
like.
sure.
Yeah, but I don't like being strung to one place. You know, I like to travel. I already stood long enough at the monastery. I just don't want to do it anymore.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? You're all you monks are all about enlightenment, right? Bliss.
Not bliss, but definitely enlightenment.
Well, you find plenty of that, both of that, in this sort of place all the time. I think you're missing out.
I'm getting the distinct impression that a certain clarity of mind would possibly break him.
Or refine him.
Wait, what?
I
what
have my
is-
doubts.
What exactly do you all do here? I am so confused.
We have
I think
sex. We
You can't
cuddle.
possibly be
We
this dense.
coddle. We carry. We do whatever is asked from us in the name of pleasure for coin.
Yeah, I definitely won't be taking a job here.
Oh,
Listen, I almost got manhandled by an old hag. I think I'm okay. I think I'll just wait outside.
A haunting image comes into your mind of the hag. Looking over at a dead body. and then kind of side glancing at you.
I just did a shiver and I start walking outside.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, Mater D. Miss.
Martha.
Why did you say that name? Sorry, reflex.
You're good. I was actually writing because I'm like going through a list, and I'm basically like I've got a list here, and I'm now just picking names from the list and throwing them into these individual establishments. As you guys are preparing to head out, you see kind of a portly and embarrassed looking half orc, mostly bald, with only one of his teeth, like only one of his actual tusks. And while they're not as big as a full-blooded orc's tusk, they're still pretty prominent, and you can tell he's missing one. And kind of just like pulls a hat over his head and scurries kind of past you guys as you guys are finishing up the conversation. Oh, come again, honey. We appreciate you every time we see you. Yep. Okay, bye.
I turned to Rye. It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Later.
You ain't distracting me. Not with no sex. Hell no.
Ah, he's just shy.
I find myself a nice little area outside to start my non-proactive meditation.
Right outside.
Wait, don't you have a thing coming up
Soon.
from
If
Artificer?
Soon, yeah. If I level up.
Okay.
I think I have to level up once or twice. I don't remember. But yeah, soon.
I think it's one more.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
but no, I mean like I find a spot outside. So somewhere that's convenient for my meditation that's non-proactive.
I mean, you've had a chance to do like meditating and stuff on the way here. Are you more distracted because of the proposition, or are you more like, oh, okay, that was fucking weird. I need to go calm everything about me.
No, I feel like I'm already calm. It's just more so I'm more cautious than anything because I'm in an area that I don't know where I am
Right.
fully. And then on top of that, I still probably am feeling a little bit of side effects from falling very far.
Oh. Bun on a bun. Gotcha. Okay.
But if possible, I might actually, I don't think I have anything that I can attune to. I already attuned to my bracers, so
Like, honestly, you could just walk along with everybody and, internalize.
you know what? I'm actually gonna start heading to the forge place by myself.
We were gonna go over there anyway.
Oh, I thought you guys were sticking around here in this
I don't know. Dami, are you going to tie up a halfling? Maybe pay a little extra?
I'm broke.
It's up to you.
Fuck me. I'm broke.
Well, I mean, you could probably get a pretty sweet deal, especially with Tavok providing that liquor.
Could work there as a dominatrix.
Ooh.
Very
Nah.
tempting.
She
Yeah,
offered
instead of-
she offered the young, handsome, strong monk. a job. You got to show her what you can do with a whip before she'll ask to hire you.
I mean, if she gives me the chance, I'll take her down to the basement and we can show her.
So, do you want to continue a conversation? Because otherwise, I was following Rye out.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Nah, I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm just carrying on our bullshit.
That's fantastic.
What?
You're good.
It's only bullshit? Oh, I was taking that at face value.
I want.
I know you.
I
wish
want.
I would.
I do want a scene where Dami like finally gets like a call, so from like a noble, or like a letter from a noble that's just like, I saw what you did with that whip that day, and I was wondering, would you use it on me?
Guy, I feel like you're projecting right now.
I
But
don't think he denies any of it.
Only slightly.
no, there's probably a noble in this country that'd find that hot.
But yeah, what? So then, what's closer? The
The Wizard's Tower is there. The Fortune Scale and the Half-Blood Skillet that have been named to you guys is in this area, kind of right next door around this blob.
Well, where do you want to head first, Rye?
I kind of want to go visit that skillet place. Sounds like maybe we can get a bite to eat while I talk to that half elf.
Okay.
Kind of hungry after all that jumping and falling.
We have food.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste the ration. I want some good food. Come on, man. We're in a town. We gotta go discover
Don't
everything.
remind me.
And yet,
And now the fight, and now
discover.
finally, Rai, despite his usual casual demeanor, the bitterness in Tavok of, I don't like this. I don't want to be in a town of people. People suck.
Oh, get over yourself, Tavok. We won't be here that long. You're the one that wanted to go to the brothel, remember?
As you guys make your way around the corner, that's where Trobius kind of meets back up with you guys.
And as you could see, it was strictly business. Didn't see much in the way of pleasure from me, now did you?
Hey, Trobius! I look up at him.
Oh,
You're
hey,
too-
guys.
You're too damn tall, dude.
You know what? We're gonna go narrative. He's walking like as he's like guiding the ox and the cart down. You see him walking away from a what seems to be like a food stall of some sort, just set out. They've got like meats that they're smoking and roasting and carving up.
See, Tavok, man's got actual reason to walk around. He's looking for food.
Yes, I can see food. I could just as easily catch it, kill or catch it myself.
Not in a town.
Oh man, I tried to get that owl earlier. Did you see that? My throat was I almost hit him. I was gonna take him down and I was gonna cook him up real good. You guys see a dwarven kid, maybe like 10 years old, and he looks like he's got a pretty decent throwing arm, but wait, did you say owl?
Oh boy.
I
Hey,
look at Rye expectantly.
Hey kid, where did you see that owl go?
Oh, it flew over towards towards where my dad works. Over by the forges and stuff.
Oh, good thing we're headed that way anyways.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
ducked out of sight and we couldn't find it.
Yeah, if you see that owl again, can you please try not to torch it? That's my pet.
But you keep a bird as a pet. That's weird. You're weird. And then the dwarven kid kind of runs off.
Hey, Trobius, I got a question for you.
What's up?
You came to this town with an empty wagon, and I assumed it was because you were going to be picking things up. It's still empty. Are you picking up something here?
I was gonna do it on the way back. Just had to go get a bite to eat.
Roll an insight.
You. He rolls an insight or he rolls a deception?
That's the problem. He's not lying. So charisma
I'd
from
say
the
straight
Goliath?
charisma.
Maybe even with advantage. I don't know. Or
Well,
no?
I'm just trying to get a read on what
Right.
he's still doing here and why. I'm not assuming that he's lying. I'm just trying to get a read on exactly what he's doing.
Gotcha. Okay. There's a little general charisma check there, Trobius. With advantage, maybe?
Yeah, 13.
All these rolls have been bad.
13 to an 11.
What I'll give Tavok in that case is like, okay, like, right, Goliath, absolute meathead, very single-minded focus, definitely pretends, or definitely tries to, like, especially with his build, it looks more like the type to, knock heads if there's a problem, but ultimately, he's got a warm smile, and he hasn't been any kind of judgmental against you guys.
No, I just found it curious that still an empty wagon. But okay,
Hold on.
it's not that serious to me.
Dude.
So to the forge?
It's not an empty wagon.
Oh, it is not?
No, there's more straw in it than before.
Ah.
Not a lot more straw, but there's more straw in it than there was before. And the ox looks like it's very happily munching. It's not completely filled or anything like that. Like, you could probably still fit a couple of people in it comfortably.
Well, right.
To the skillet.
All right, to the skillet it is.
I guess we're going to the skillet now. All right, I can lead the way.
Okay.
All right. And if they're capable of.
Oh, by the way, how much pieces of silver or copper did I lose after having a meal?
A piece of copper.
Because I'm actually a guild member that actually pays. Because I don't follow that rule myself.
You know the people that'll like that kind of accept you around town, and yeah, the food stalls you tend to pay. You're not gonna bully people, not like that. That's not fair. But you also know like where you've been through the Forge District a few times. You've been not necessarily through the flea market, general goods area as much, because you don't really need anything that's not just provided to you by the guild for the most part. And yeah, leading them up, and then as you guys are turning the corner by the Mage's Tower, that I believe Tavok and Tavok and Rai and Dami had heard in Gornut the gnome talk about, where Sheet had kind of flown off towards. Rai, you don't see any sign of Sheet. But as you turn the corner, Trobius is like kind of pointing down the direction of the path, like where you guys need to go.
The skillet.
You approach a weary but odd-looking half-elf. He looks just tired. The way he's hunched over, kind of like you see he's got a weapon that he's trying to actually file down and create a decorative kind of inlay into a blade where there's a chip. And as you really get a good look at the front of him, you realize that his eyes are just like a piercing gold hue. Oh, hi.
Hello.
You guys need help with something?
Maybe.
Did I do something? And you see his hand kind of reach behind his back a little bit.
No. But I'm hoping you can do something.
What?
This is the half elf I'm talking to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I happen to have an incursion where I kind of messed up my my plate mail. I was wondering if it's possible if you might be able to help me fix it.
Oh, plate mail. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
You want it fixed, huh?
Yeah. This is the horror plate mail.
Yeah.
Aha.
It's damaged though.
Yep. I'm wondering if you can help fix it.
Oh man. You really put this stuff through the ringer, huh?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
With his bare hands.
He doesn't have bare hands.
No, I suppose he doesn't.
I don't know why that's so funny. That was good.
This motherfucker has to be the D&D equivalent of fucking high.
There's no need for a D&D equivalent. There's all sorts of drugs you could be hopped up on. He just looks exhausted.
I'm slap happy a little bit right now. Not gonna lie. That was a good dad joke. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
But nope, I suppose he doesn't.
Oh, but yeah. Oh man. Oh, you're missing some bits too. Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
All right. Well, like I could fix it up for you. Probably cost you, I don't know. With everything, I'd say probably around like 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold?
Yeah, you're missing a lot of material here, man. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna get these straps to actually fit. I'm gonna have to add something here.
Oh shit. I was told you were the best.
Oh, well, I mean, I do specialize in repairs, but it's just that this stuff is like it basically is like holding up by the shoulder straps and pauldrons on the plate mail suit. Like it's just like, I mean, there's a bite out of it, you know? That's gonna cause a problem. And if you're gonna strap it on appropriately, you're obviously gonna need plenty of leather, especially to go up under and connect towards whatever slurped it out of there, because that's what it looks like happened.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Is there anything that you'd accept in trade?
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I was actually supposed to get a shipment a while ago, like a long while ago. But like if you could find some like really good iron and maybe some copper and some gold, I could probably fix this up to be something like worth parading around in.
How much of each?
Oh, I don't know, a couple copper ingots. I'm probably gonna need to mix the iron with something to really harden it up for the missing plates of steel. So I'd probably say for this probably 3-ish ingots of iron. And probably something to strengthen it. Either some adamantine or maybe mithril, maybe. And
Okay.
but also if you want the decorative stuff, like I won't charge you any extra for that. Like I can definitely see where the lines would go right here. And he just like kind of traces his fingers across the chest plate.
Keep that in mind. Is there anything else that you'd accept in trade? You having difficulties with anything else?
Yeah, yeah. There's that. And you just kind of stop and deadpan stares at you.
Is there something on my face?
No, I don't think there's enough of your face left. What did you
Thanks.
do?
Well, wasn't what I did.
Oh, you got one of them you should see the other guy lines?
Oh no, I would imagine that they're still hale and hearty.
Oh man, that sucks.
It's life.
Well, All right, so that would help with some of the costs if you guys could find me some of those materials faster, and without me having to make another order and wait for them forever. Because
Well, I
still,
mean, if you want us to get like specific materials, we're
Would
I'll,
you
gonna need
accept,
tools.
I'll
would you
not.
accept substitutions if they were in
Uh,
sufficient quantity?
I mean, maybe the faster I get my hands on these items, though, the faster I can get to work. So, like, I mean, this is expensive stuff. I'm not gonna be able to just get this done overnight.
Can we at least borrow some tools?
Uh, you could probably buy some.
But then that's more money out of my pocket when we're already paying you.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna just do it yourself, that's fine too. I could just sell you some of my tools that I've got if you need something.
Well, that's awful accommodating. Much obliged.
Nothing is ever free unless you're a guild member.
Oh, I forgot. Forgot you were there.
I'm sure we can figure something out. We'll get it. We'll obtain it somehow. But I'm gonna hold on to my plate mail until we get back, okay?
All right, sounds good. I mean, like, let me know if you need something, because I could probably sell you some decent tools if you're just gonna do it.
So now to the forge?
Yeah. We're gonna go to the forge. Later.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
That was useless.
I don't know. He's willing to sell you tools at least.
Yeah. I mean,
Take it from someone who considers it a good day when someone is willing to give you the time of day.
but for 1,000 gold, man, are you kidding me?
It's plate mail.
It's also
And I'd like to know how you plan to use it.
you let me worry about that.
No skin off my back. I ain't paying for it.
Yeah, no, you ain't. Well, you might have to.
Why?
Well, that gold stash, the one that you obviously were against us even being a part of.
As I recall, it was someone else who readily offered it to him.
Oh, yeah, but still.
So anyway, let's get to that forge.
To the forge. Maybe the dwarves have something a little bit better.
Or at the very least, they're willing to put the pieces of stuff that we happen to harvest to good use.
Yeah. Maybe we can buy those ingots there too.
Maybe. That's up to you. But yeah, we make our way to the forge.
Got it. There we go. Oh, hi there. How are you doing? As you approach, you you guys see a pretty stout dwarf working with what seems to be the beginnings of a weapon.
What's
Not me.
That's fair. You are definitely down.
Kind of
I see it.
looks up at you, but you can also kind of get the judgmental look of somebody who could probably still fold you.
Quite the little ripper you're working on there. What is it?
Oh, it's a start. We've got a scimitar order.
Oh, nice and light. Cuts to the quick. What you folding in there?
Oh, don't worry about him. He shuts the he like kind of shuts a canvas flap where you hear more stuff happening behind you, kind of get a blur of motion. He's well, he's good, but he's shy.
I get a faint recollection of similar words spoken on a boat. I see.
I don't think he's ever traveled on a boat.
Oh no, I meant I was saying that out of character, like I was getting a faint recollection of similar words spoken of a cook's assistant.
Ah, now you got the flash of dark scales. Not somebody going invisible.
Right. Well, Rye, why don't you talk to the man?
Hey, do you buy weapons here?
I mean, usually we make our own. But if you've got something worthwhile that we could refine and make better,
I pull
we
out
might
one
be
of the
able to
great.
work with you.
I pull out one of the great swords. How's this? Ching.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You watch, he like carefully inspects the blade. Definitely meant more for tearing than actually cutting. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's see.
How much would that run me by?
Let's see here. Tell you what, I could probably give you do. Probably give you oh wait, what? Huh. Probably give you 45 gold for it. Or if you've got some money you want to spend, might be able to touch this one up a bit.
Huh. Now here's a curious question for you. Would you be willing to trade them for another weapon?
What do you mean them?
I pull out 3 more.
Oh. You got one of them holding what's-its.
Yeah.
That's different.
It is.
Yeah. If I break them down, I might be able to just use the same materials to fold over, make a new backside to the blade. Maybe stabilize it a bit. You swinging these around?
No, they're too heavy for me. I'm using this one every now and then. I pull the one off the sheath on my back, the long sword.
Wicked. That's pretty.
Yeah. I was looking into like, I don't know. I used to be able to like, wield a staff back at the monastery. I was kind of seeing if like you had anything kind of similarity.
Hmm. How do you do with metal? You're not one of those natural ones that can't touch fine dwarven metal, are you?
No.
Hmm. Might be able to actually make something that would be up your alley a little bit.
Okay. Around the same price for the 4 great swords that I can just trade for.
Why not? Sounds like a good enough bargain. I'll end up with a little bit of extra material.
No chance of you being able to fix this plate mail either, is there?
Oh, you want to talk to the half elf down the road?
Yeah, he charged me an absurd amount of money though.
What do you mean? He's the cheapest I've ever seen work.
He wanted 1,000 gold for the sucker.
Well, yeah, you're missing a lot of it. Like, you see this
Yeah.
waistband here? He points to the waistband of the plate mail. There's supposed to be plates coming down to protect the front of your legs. That doesn't have them.
I'm just standing impassively to the side, taking this all in. My sweet summer child.
I mean, honestly, if he was telling you 1,000, it'd probably take him up on it. A brand new suit would cost you about 1,500.
You know, I
Well,
just realized
maybe a little bit more
just-
from us because we custom fit.
something out of character. I'm just like, I realize that it's a suit of plate mail, and I completely understand now why that it's 1,000. I didn't realize that it was a suit of plate mail.
Yeah, plate mail tends to be like
I thought it was. I
an
thought it was
actual
just.
plate. Yeah,
I thought it was just the breastplate.
I understand. I understand. It's like it's until you actually delve into each individual armor piece, it's really
Yeah.
hard to piece together exactly the right scenario in your head unless somebody explains it to you perfectly as the book as the content would.
Exactly.
But like chainmail tends to just be like from collar to like just over the hips and then down the lengths of the arm. Leather armor, it's just a couple of leather shoulder pauldrons. And then like when you start looking into hide and everything like that, it's really it's kind of misleading at first.
Yeah. Okay. It makes more sense now, though. All right. Well, I will see what I can do about this later. I put my plate mail back in my bag.
You guys got a place you're staying in town, or you want to stop back here in a few days?
You'll likely see us again.
Yeah.
That's
give you
not
time.
ominous.
I'll give you time to
Sorry.
work on this project I gave you, and then we'll come back.
Yeah. And here's hoping not. Ominous, I mean.
No, that was me. Sorry, not the dwarf.
Oh, it was not out of character. Gotcha.
My bad.
All right, it was out of character.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
my bad. Okay.
You want me to just leave these great swords here, right on this
Yeah,
this
just
box right?
lean him right against the box. I'll get
Alright.
to him.
You say what? 3 days, give or
Yeah.
take.
Right around there.
Okay.
I should be able to get through this scimitar within the night. And frankly, I'm out of custom orders right now, so I'll probably get working on it first thing tomorrow.
Sounds good. Yeah. I like I said, whatever you come up with that you think would work for me, and just as long as I can wield it, I'm perfectly fine. I trust you. You dwarvens are usually pretty well with the forge and making stuff. So
Of course we are. We're not slim, meant for running away. We're meant for facing it head on. Every challenge, every task.
that's what I like about you guys. Not scared of any danger.
All right, off with you. I gotta get to work.
All right. Where to now?
Hold on.
Well, I was going to find a likely campsite outside of town so you'll know where to find me.
Oh, you're gonna
Hold
stay
on.
outside of
you-
the town?
Then you guys can head into town if you like. And
Hold on,
find yourself an inn.
What was the dwarf's name? Because I kind of want to do something.
Fuck.
We never got the
Uh,
dwarf's name.
Yeah, no. I didn't name the fucking dwarf. Dwarf names are stupid. I hate them. All right.
Stud muffin.
Not guy planning on giving me
Is- He's gonna be. Which one?
not guy planning on giving
Big
me like
stud
a
muffin.
Sun Wukong staff.
You know what I'm gonna name?
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna name him. It's gonna be.
Big stud
Flint
muffin.
Iron Stag.
It's gonna be.
I personally like the name I
What?
I said Gorbnor.
Slab Squat Thrust.
Nope. Nope.
Thunderclap.
That's it. No.
Gimlin.
You guys made it weird.
North,
You
north
guys
to
made
the
it
north.
weird.
Big McLarge Huge.
His name's Jeffrey.
North.
His name's Jeff.
Gorf North the dwarf.
My name is Jeff.
All right, noted.
His name is. He introduces himself as
My name is Jeff.
Jeffrey.
My name is Jeff.
And he's
Stinky pants.
from the clan. He's from the clan
Your mom?
of dwarves that are named.
Snuffleupagus.
Muffin Slab.
That are named.
Muppets.
Hey, you can't just swap shit around.
My name Jeff.
Tongue Nail. That's it.
He said Muppets.
There you go. I'm spelling it out for you guys right here.
We got.
Jeffrey Tongue Nail. That's his name.
Oh, that's how you spell Jeffrey. All right.
That's
Well,
Jeffrey,
pretty much-
not Jeffrey.
I'll just. My character will walk up to Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey.
It's
Yeah.
Joffrey.
Oh
Or
yeah.
Joffrey.
No, it's Jeffrey.
It's Geoff.
Well,
Don't.
well, first, let's find it. Let's find an inn that you guys plan to stay at, and then I'll show you where I'll be staying outside of town.
Well, here's one other thing. We gotta find Sheet because I don't know where the fuck you and he's never gonna know where we are.
He flies. He can find us.
That's true. He does have night vision like no other too.
That man was there when you guys were driving the fucking inn and passing the inn, making it easy to locate.
Why am I here?
I was
do you
in the
hear that?
wagon.
I'm
I don't
sensing
know
some
this.
hostility.
I must be hearing
s-
things.
I'm sensing a Jiminy Cricket theory here.
Right?
Sheet has
I was in the
become the
wagon. I wasn't even
conscience.
paying
Wait,
attention
no,
back then.
Sheet's not the conscience because Sheet wants to kill children.
And
It was
the
one
children
time.
want to kill him
No. She doesn't want to kill children. I want to kill children. There's a big difference. She is a very good boy. I am not.
All right, and also
Oh,
Code.
that smile.
As they're going through their talk with Jeffrey, you actually do get a message back. Don't let them
Yeah, I
kill
saw that.
anyone. And if you
I kind of figured that was for me.
okay, all right. So you approach Jeffrey. Oh hey, how's the weather? He kind of like looks up at you as he's like starting to shape this scimitar.
Pretty good. Just thought I'd bring something. I take out Rye's greatsword that I won.
Hey, I recognize
Oh, look at that. What you want done with it?
Well, I thought I'd try to get this one on the other one tuned up a little bit.
Probably get that. Probably get one tuned up pretty quick and easy. Might have to throw Mr. Hangnail on it though.
Out of character.
That's the Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn. Okay,
Yeah.
Hangnail. All right, noted.
Let's see.
A dragonborn named Hangnail. That's just mean.
He's really shy. He's really young. Give him a break.
If you can pull up from the guild coffers at all, I'd appreciate at least. I'd appreciate 100 gold. But we'll have it done for. We'll have it done for you. Give us a day or two.
All right. I set my blade down and I walk off.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I think I can make that money at the tavern.
Probably.
I'm fucking exhausted.
Well, Rye, why don't? Are we still? I'm sorry. You are still centered on Trobius. I'm sorry.
No, Trobius kind of comes out after you guys.
Okay. Well, Rye, why don't we head over to the Three Wishes and see if they've got a room available for you guys?
Sounds wishful.
Why do they call it the Three Wishes?
You can wish for whatever drink you want.
He's gonna. Every
It's-
one of us is
Yeah,
gonna
that's
ask
so
that
It's-
question.
It's also the three wishes is essentially like that's how the owners, there's three of them, collaborated on this particular tavern.
I
Trobius.
thought you were gonna say their last name is Wish.
No,
It had nothing to do with genies, guys. Nothing. I
but
was
What
hoping
about
it did.
mermaids?
every single one of them can like turn like multiple drinks each into whatever flavor anybody might want to experience.
What about the blood of children for sheep? Just out of
Oh,
curiosity,
God.
side question.
Oh,
I was gonna say a Gabriel Iglesias joke, but nah, I probably can't say that on Twitch.
I'm gonna. Oh,
You know, if I really wanted to murder a bunch of children, I'd just drink my potion of Dragon's Majesty.
I still have a dragon's blessing. We can go ham and go together, best friends. We have to make sure it's the orphanage, okay?
I wish a motherfucker would.
The priestess versus a deranged female human and a fucking green dragon.
Oh. All right, so
Let's get to the
you
end.
guys make it to the you guys make it Dami, Rai, Tavok, and I mean Trobius. You may as well.
Pretty
Uh,
much walk it.
it's one of your favorite haunts, honestly.
I start to walk in.
Oh, like music's going. Oh fuck! All right, hold on. I think
There
we've
we
got
go
something
again.
for this.
How long am I gonna be at the Wizard Tower?
How long do you want to stay at the Wizard Tower? It's starting like the sun is starting to get like as everybody's arriving at the tavern, and you've been kind of going over finer details with this wizard of what you might need to expect, of what you might need to read up on and learn. And he actually gives you kind of like it takes him a moment, but he finds kind of a basic children's handbook of the portions of the arcane and how they interact with the world around us.
I will gladly take that book.
Of course you would.
Hey, if it teaches me the arcane, while I might not be going for wizard or sorcerer and I might just be going down my fucking monk path, being able to identify arcane shit easily.
Oh,
No, I was just saying it's because
yeah,
it's a kid's
boy.
book.
Well, it
'Cause
is kind of.
I'm planning on staying monk, but being able to identify more shit will give us more of an advantage.
For
Because
sure.
I'll know what spells are somatic, so I could fuck with somatic if somebody tries to cast a spell and I don't want them to, or verbal, or I could just yoink some components.
Don't worry, I'll kill you before that becomes a problem.
Oh, probably.
All right, so there's some light music that seems to just be emanating from the corner of the room. There's nobody actually playing any instruments as you guys go in. You kind of catch up. You get about to the doors, flying over the town, making it easy. About the time where you see Tavok, Rai, and Dami following Trobius into the Three Wishes.
I'm a swoop down and just land right on Trobius's shoulder.
Ah, your bird friend is back.
Friend is a little bit of a stretch. Yes, that's
seems
becoming a
to-
thing.
He seems to like you a lot. It's probably because you're just a lot taller than all of us.
Better you than me.
Just watch out for your fish, okay?
You see behind the behind the bar there's a really flashy display going on as you see a goblin, an elf, and a human all making little fireworks shows over drinks as they're handing them over to customers, where the liquid itself seems to be spewing forth a small fireworks display. And then, with a wave of their hand, the sparks and the fireworks display disappears. And the liquid itself seems to almost change its color. And you see a half orc. Oh, I grew up over like near Igrotog, but we was at the port town just outside in the Cloudfist. And well, I mean, my mom came from there, from Igrotog, but I've always missed that touch of home. And you see the goblin perk up. Oh yeah, I've been there. And oh yeah, don't worry, this is gonna taste just like home. Don't you worry, I got you, big fella.
I think it's drinking game time.
Don't worry, I'm on to that.
I turned to Rye. Can you please secure a room for yourself first?
Oh, of course.
Out of character, and don't sleep by the doorway.
Where's the innkeep? Let's go talk to them, and then we'll have some
You like
drinks.
all three behind the bar seem to be doing their best to impress customers, putting on fairly impressive displays, and you see every single person that walks away with a drink is just ear to ear grinning with the taste of home or the exotic or the infernal or weird. You're not sure necessarily, but it's got to be different for all these different types of people. Which one do you approach? You've got an elf, you've got a goblin, and you've got a, let's say, human? Yes.
Hold on. Do I speak? Oh. I'm gonna go talk to the goblin. In goblin.
The Warner brothers and the Warner sister.
Oh, hi!
Hello.
Oh. You're talking like, oh, hi!
How's it
He
going?
kind of gives you a weird look. My family didn't send you, did they?
No. I just didn't want to, you know. I
Okay.
wanted you to
I don't have their money. I'm not coming home.
promise you to your family. I don't even know your family. You're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
I'm just a monk who's been taught your language. Don't worry.
Must have had a weird teacher.
Yeah, one of them was a goblin.
Pete's main mentor.
Goblins learning at monasteries?
No, teaching at monasteries.
Well, they'd probably have to have started by learning there. Right?
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
All right, what do you want?
A room, if possible, for wait. How many people do we have? Three people. Room for 3.
I mean, we can do like, I don't know. We usually try not to bunk up too many in one room. Things tend to get rowdy.
Yeah, you're right. How much for 3 rooms?
It'd be silver each.
That's easy. Gotcha. I passed them 3 silver. There you go.
All right.
And then oh, yeah. Where are the rooms?
Don't piss off Greta.
I won't. She seems nice.
She doesn't work
Who's
till the
Greta?
morning.
Well, I mean, if I don't piss her off, then she's gonna be nice, right? There you go.
And how do you not piss off Greta?
Do you also speak Goblin?
He does not.
Oh no, I don't. Sorry.
So, where are the rooms at?
Oh, hold on. Let me just hit the switch there. We keep it hidden in case people come and want to try to, cause problems. Go stand by that wall over there. And he kind of points to the end of the bar where there's just like a wall by the end of the bar, and he's pointing at it.
I speak to my fellow people in common. All right, guys, follow me. We're gonna go to the rooms first. Okay, we can come back and get drinks in a minute.
Okay.
Let your friends know the keys are in their rooms.
All right, I will. I walk to the wall. That's just a wall.
You
And-
didn't give one. You didn't get one for Trobius, did you?
One for Dami, one for me, and one for whoever else wants the third room because I know Tavok's not staying with us.
I'm more of an outside person. That way, I'm more with the mountains and stuff. A little
Well,
cold air.
Well,
Then
she gets the room.
she gets his own room. It'd be weird for them to see a bird have their own room, but it's fine, whatever.
I'd love to
Especially when
see
he's
one of
supposed to be
them.
a pet.
Yeah.
I'd love to see just a random housekeeper walk into the room thinking it's vacant, just seeing a bird staring him
Oh
down.
God, Greta's gonna be pissed. Now that I think about it, Greta's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be like, "Why the fuck is there a bird in the room?"
That's fine. I'll just take my own room.
What?
I'll just take my own room. It's fine.
You were already getting your
You're
own
already
room.
No,
getting
no,
it.
you guys have to share a room.
No, I got 3 rooms.
No.
Okay.
You guys have to share a room. He's your pet. Your pet. What person do you know
Womp womp.
where their pet doesn't sleep with them?
She's got a point. Make it 2 rooms.
No, we're gonna do
They
3
already
rooms in
paid.
case we need it for any other reason. I'll just go grab the key. It's fine. In case we need a secondary room for any reason, like Tavok decides he doesn't want to go camping for some reason. There you go. You guys in the room. All right.
You wanna hide a body?
So we go to the wall.
You go to the wall and you watch as like the goblin kind of like shakes his head like he's deliberately trying to shake something out from between his ears. And instead of a wall, you now see a door.
Oh, sweet.
Pretty stout, sturdy looking door. Opens
I read-
easily.
I reach to open the door.
Oh yeah, opens easily.
I walk through.
Hey, fellow.
And that's where within 10 feet of going through the door, you've got a stairway that makes a sharp left turn.
All right,
Takes you up
guys.
to kind of a second floor, and you're noticing there's a lot of rooms here.
Oh, I didn't get a room number.
You did though essentially get permission to go into a room, grab a key, claim the room.
All right. Find a room. Open it up, and if it opens, there's your room. Don't forget to grab the key.
Let's just make sure they're all adjacent.
Why? What if they're like 3 rooms down?
Less guesswork in finding the others.
Well, that's why. I mean, I guess. Anyways. All right. I'm gonna start opening the room closest to the stairs.
Okay, cool. I don't know. Roll a d100.
D100. Give
You
me
go
90.
to open it,
Wow.
and it is definitively locked. And you hear kind of a muffled, "No, thank you."
Okay, sorry. Just looking for an open room.
All right, roll another d100 on the next door. It opens up.
Yay.
It's
I'm
empty. There's a
going to
key
try to
on the
open
bed.
the door. I'm gonna try to open the door after that one.
All right, roll the d100. The door opens up just fine. You see a key resting on the bed.
All right, I'm doing the next one.
Right.
Well, shit.
The door opens up right away, and there is a key resting on the bed.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
perfect.
going to close the door.
You're not gonna grab the key?
I'm gonna go in and close the door.
Oh.
I'm gonna go inside, set down my pack and all of my stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, close the door, lock
Grab
it,
the
grab
key.
from the bed, and find a good place to perch up.
Grab the key, walk out, and head to lock the door and head to Sheet's room.
Easy enough. You saw him going for the next door down the line, and you didn't hear
I
any cries, like muffled cries of no thank you. So you go to the door, and it's locked.
It's locked? He didn't say he locked it.
Yeah, he
I
did.
did.
Just did.
I'm knocking.
Stop. You're gonna make the dog.
I open the door.
Key.
I close the door and relock it.
I put my foot in before you can lock the door. Key.
Okay. Opposing dexterity checks.
The two monks.
Yep.
That's
Ah,
any dexterity check.
Damn.
I am a lot faster than you. Key.
do I see I forget his name. Code's character anywhere nearby?
Grobius?
Grobius.
Yeah.
Nah,
do
yeah.
I
No,
see
I'm
Grobius?
He'd be a little. He's downstairs. He's stayed.
Hey, he's downstairs.
Yep.
Leave me with my key, or I will fight you.
You remember what happened last time?
Now that I know where the doors are, I head downstairs.
Don't
will-
make the same mistake for the bajillionth time to
I
fight
will
me over
turn this
something so
place in-
small.
I will turn this place into an ash field, and it'll be all your fault because I'm just a pet. They'll have no proof that I did it.
You will
Some good boy.
you will not turn this whole thing into an ash field because you have reason to not do so.
Who would believe that it would be the singular owl that's just a pet? As you have described me as.
I've
I
only
have
just
never said such thing. I just kept quiet.
Oh my
You
god.
chose to say I'm the pet. Would you like to try this game?
If you do.
All right.
I feel Tiamat coming back out.
All right. Yeah. PvP session starting now. Let's go. Swear to fucking God.
Do you
Listen,
even get
shut the fuck
experience
up or I'll
for
just whip
taking
your
out
shit.
taking out your party members?
Oh no.
No.
um,
What if I
experience.
whip them? What if I beat
Alright.
them? Do they
Uh,
gain
you will
experience or, like,
get-
wisdom?
You will get a little bit of experience, but not towards a level.
all right, fine.
Okay.
Would
Will
I
they
would I have
gain
gotten to level
knowledge?
3 by killing everyone else on that island like you suggested all that?
Oh no.
All right, fine, sheet. You can keep the key. But if you start any ruckus, I will.
What am I going to do in a room that I'm alone? What ruckus can I make?
You're an owl, and you have not been trustworthy in the past 4 rooms that you've been in.
What do you mean? I have done nothing through rooms.
Oh wait, you're right. That was Tavok, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, you're fine. Just make sure you don't forget to lock up.
Well, obviously, you're the one who had me unlock my door.
All right. Later. I'm gonna go drink.
I'm going to reclose my door and lock it. And try to continue my search to find a fucking place to perch up.
You have plenty of spots. There's a whole ass bed.
Diggle was
Yeah,
just like,
but
what
I'm
the
not gonna
fuck?
lay on the bed. I gotta find a perch.
And Diggle
How the
was
hell
just-
was I untrustworthy in rooms?
you caused the whole commotion in the last room because you didn't want to give up the bed.
Yeah,
And
I
then
paid
you-
for the room.
and then
I
you
wanted the
tripped
bed.
over me.
I was denied the bed, and I'm the dick.
And then you tripped
And now
over
you're
me.
wondering why I want to go out camping.
Then you tripped over me and then yelled at me.
Well, yeah, you were. It was kind of your fault.
Anyways,
All right.
I'm gonna go drink.
As you
I
guys
was
are,
already-
Dami, are you joining the boys with the downstairs activities?
Look, at this point, I don't want to be involved in shit.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead as everybody's like kind of grouping up. We'll probably start next session with Code and then get to everybody joining him. So why don't we come back
Morgan
next weekend on Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Central.
No, Central. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay. That sounds like a great idea. We will come back to your guys as a perpetual murder boner for each other's next time on the LOL with the Split Squad. Not sure how everybody developed murder boners, but apparently this is my life now.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, everybody.
Wake 'em.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.